How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, and I'm finally going to be doing the review for the Justice League film that's out in theaters right now. Go see it. It's amazing. Fucking 9 out of 10. That's what I'm going to start stuff by telling you. It was a 9 out of 10. It was great. The story was great. The plot was perfectly fine. The CGI was pretty damn good considering the amount of things that was going on in the background and the production of Justice League. It was pretty damn good considering it had two directors. Um, I don't know what else to say. The Batman, Ben Affleck was great as Batman. A lot of cool scenes, a little bit of a turnaround for his personality and character in this film. Definitely a turnaround for the better, that's for sure. Wonder Woman was great in this as well. A lot of kick-ass scenes. Um, a little bit of a character development as well. Not too much, but she's definitely come a little ways from Batman vs Superman and Wonder Woman 1. Can't wait for Wonder Woman 2. Should be great. I can't wait to hear what the plot synopsis for that is and what the villain is and kind of what else is surrounding Wonder Woman 2. Ezra Miller as the Flash was hilarious. Probably one of my favorite characters in the Justice League film. A lot of his quips were great. A lot of his reactions to things that were going on around him was great. The use of the Speed Force and the way he traveled uh, using his powers was pretty damn good. Sort of like some of the stuff from the CW's The Flash with Grant Gustin, but it also had its own little twist. It wasn't just a Quicksilver ripoff from the Fox or Marvel universe. Really enjoyed his character. Can't wait to see what happens next. The Cyborg character was also good. Some people were saying that his origin was a little bit retconned from Batman vs Superman. I can see that if you weren't paying attention. I was paying attention, so I got how the little clip from Batman vs Superman and his scenes in Justice League fit together. It didn't confuse me at all. I understood why they connected the way they did, and his scenes were good. I could definitely see a future for Cyborg in a solo film. Hopefully, they go ahead and do that. It should be great, and the actor who plays Cyborg is really, really good. Now, as for Aquaman, everyone who watches this channel should know Aquaman is my boy. Okay, I was going to write a song about him in one of my solo projects for Pitchfork Penetration called Aquaman's My Boy and kind of give reasons why and just kind of like, what do they say, glow him up. In social media nowadays, glow up. But yeah, I was going to promote him and say why he's a great character and the fact that he kind of like, he's a mix of like the oh my goodness, the guy that they make him out to be in the animated series Justice League, and kind of like a mix of that with a little bit of Surfer Dude with mix of like Rob Zombie. Yeah, Jason Momoa as Aquaman was fantastic, just like the trailer shows, just as I imagined he would be. I love the actor and I love his portrayal of Aquaman in this. There is a few scenes that were cut. You can definitely go see the difference between the movie and some of the trailer parts and what was missing. But what they did show in the movie was good. There was that mandate for Justice League to be under 2 hours or just under to fit in more viewings at the theaters. But it wasn't a complete mess. Wasn't even close to a complete mess. It was really good. The scenes fit together well. It was really quick and snappy though. Like you could definitely feel the film had like a feather up its butt to make it keep moving. Um, I do hope there is a extended cut because I'm definitely gonna be picking that up. Even if it's on Blu-ray, I'm not a big fan of Blu-rays, but if it's going to be only on Blu-ray that this extended cut is on, I'm gonna be picking that up because I want to see more Justice League. I want to see more Aquaman. I want to see more Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf was a pretty good villain. He was powerful. He was like commanding. He was kind of cunning and humorous at times, but not in like a side-splitting ha 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 Marvel type of humor. He had like that dark kind of Snyder humor, which is good. If you've seen the little clips and bits from YouTube and stuff like that, where he's like holding someone up by his neck, and then they're like, "Please don't, I have a family," and he's like, "Why do people keep telling me that?" Like, it was like that kind of humor, kind of a dry, dark humor, which was good. I don't feel that he was underused. I don't feel like he was missing a whole bunch of backstory. Now, maybe the kind of like a normal person without knowledge of the comics wouldn't understand some of what he's doing or some of the references he's making or some of the references and stuff in the film. But I still feel that if you weren't a giant sweaty, as John Schnepp puts it, like a big nerd, I think you would still enjoy the film for what it is. I think you would still enjoy Steppenwolf for what it is. I heartily disagree with all the negative critics out there. Like I said, for the amount of time they had to prepare this film, considering the tragedy in Zack Snyder's family that happened and him having to leave, considering Joss Whedon had to step in and rewrite a bunch of scenes and finish the movie and do a bunch of this and that to it, and the time they had to probably do the CGI, it was good. Like, there's no way to complain on a serious level. And I find that any of the complaining that is done about the CGI in Justice League as it is right now is, I think it's done with a little bit of bias, more than likely because of Marvel fans or Zack Snyder haters or whatnot. I don't think people who are nitpicking the CGI in this are like fans of DC Universe at all. I don't think they're average movie-going people at all. I do believe there's a little bit of a bias there. Like I said, the CGI was fine. I watched the whole damn movie. I knew some of the things that were going on. I knew what to look out for, and I still found it fine. The Superman resurrection and his scenes after his resurrection were perfectly fine. If you had not told the average movie-going person about his CGI mustache removal, they probably wouldn't have noticed. There might have been like maybe one or two people in the audience, if they didn't know about that, who may have caught something weird with his upper lip. But other than that, it's actually fairly good. And you shouldn't just be looking like right here on a person anyway when there's an entire scene going on. So for the people that are nitpicking these things, they're literally just looking for something to shit on Justice League for. So don't worry about that. It was good. There, like I said, if you're looking for it, there's one or two parts that are kind of, oh, that was odd. But other than that, the rest of it's great. The way Superman has a new arc in this and becomes that more lighthearted, upbeat Superman is great. He has an amazingly hilarious scene with Cyborg at the very end. Very playful, very cool. I'm not a big fan of the Superman character in general because of him being a little bit of a dick in the animated series and the Justice League animated series. I just didn't like his personality in it. But the Superman that's at the end of the Justice League makes me crave, Man of Steel 2, which I think they should call Man of Tomorrow, or Superman, Man of Tomorrow. WB, do that shit. But yeah, love that Superman. Can't wait to see more of that Superman. Cool stuff. Ben Affleck as Batman. I think we're all pretty aware of that he's going to be leaving the DC Films universe soon. But I hope they do find, as he said, a cool way to segue him out of the series. And I hope they find an actor who they can recast Batman with, who's up to par with the acting skills that Ben Affleck has brought. I personally do not want Jake Gyllenhaal as Batman, which is kind of the rumors that are floating around right now. I'd be okay if Jake Gyllenhaal was Nightwing. That'd be fine with me. But bring on someone else as Batman. That's my opinion. And that's what I think they'll do. I think they'll just recast. I don't think they'll, cast someone who's playing Nightwing and then pass the bat cowl on to him. I think they'll just recast. And hopefully the recast is good and lives up to what Ben Affleck has done. That'd be pretty good. I think he's going to be appearing in the Flashpoint film that's coming up, and I believe he might be doing a small appearance in Suicide Squad 2, if that still happens. Once again, Steppenwolf was great. His color scheme is still kind of like dark grays and skin tones and stuff like that. He was an actor in a motion cap suit, so it's not like he's wearing practical effects or anything. CGI on him was fine. His attitude and his portrayal was fine. I don't think like anything with the CGI was off-putting. I really enjoyed all the scenes that he was in. They have kind of like a scene where Wonder Woman is explaining the whole backstory on how the mother boxes were on Earth and how he and his parademons attacked before. There's a bunch of crazy CGI going on in that, big action scenes, and there's really nothing to complain about. I really liked it all. If you're going into a film that's a superhero film that has people with like supernatural powers and stuff like that, or metahumans, you kind of have to suspend your disbelief anyways. So while you're already suspending your disbelief, you might as well just take in what you're seeing, and just your brain might as well just register it as being real. And if you do that, you're gonna have a great time. It's a really fun ride, really exciting, really adventurous, lots of action scenes, lots of humor, a lot of modern kind of stuff in there. There's some really funny one-off lines, like I said. There's some Joss Whedon humor if you enjoy that kind of stuff. But there's also some Snyder humor in there too, like that dark, gritty kind of like, ooh, tongue-in-cheek kind of humor. I don't know what else to say. This is a great film, 9 out of 10. If you have not seen Justice League yet, please save the $7.50 for cheap night or $12 on regular night. Go to a Cineplex Odeon near you or a theater near you and even see what the fuck ever. Go see Justice League. Make up your own mind. Do not let these critics who are giving it like 4 or 3 out of 10 and stuff like that, or tearing up the CGI, or tearing up Superman's mustache CGI removal, convince you that Justice League is not worth seeing. Because, let me tell you, it is. It is way better than Batman versus Superman, way better than Suicide Squad. It's like, I'd say, like, if you like Man of Steel and you liked Wonder Woman, it's like, it's in between that level of good, to, like, in my opinion. There was, like I said, some scenes that could potentially have some extending to it to build up a little bit more story and whatever to the characters, but given the 2-hour limit that they were given, great stuff. It flowed well. It wasn't chopped up like Batman vs. Superman's theatrical cut was. So really nothing to complain about, unless you're just one of those people that are just going to nitpick every little teeny flaw. If you go to the movies to have a good time and enjoy yourself with this film, that's what you're going to do. You're not going to feel like you wasted your money. You might even want to see it again. I would love to go back to the theater and see it 2 or 3 more times. I don't have the money to do so, but if I did, I definitely would. That's how much I love Justice League. Once again, 9 out of 10. Go to the theaters and see if you have not already. Go tell your friends about Justice League so we can get that box office up there and keep the DC Entertainment Universe coming, or DC Film Universe coming, because I want to see more from these characters in this universe. I want to see more from Cyborg, Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and whoever the hell the new Batman might be, if and when that gets there. And I definitely want to see Man of Tomorrow, Superman 2. So yes, hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you go see Justice League and enjoy it yourself. Leave your comments in the comment section below. If you have seen it, let me know what you think of it. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. Yeah, Justice League. Fuck yes. For glory, for the rebellion. Slammerella out.